Churches inspire us, lead us to eternal truths, and bring us closer to God. But they also teach us. They can be read like a book. Sometimes the message is clear and obvious to us. Other times we have to dig deeper into the text of the church in order to learn our lessons. While these lessons are based on ancient texts, the truths that are revealed are as relevant today as the day they were written. The church buildings of Indianapolis offer many opportunities to read and learn these lessons that transcend time. For centuries, stained glass has served as a source of inspiration and instruction.
The original purpose of stained glass was to relay stories to an illiterate congregation. They could walk around their sacred space and relay the stories of the Bible to their children, to their grandchildren, to their brothers, to their sisters, without actually having to read the story from the Bible. Today, stained glass plays an important role in architecture, not only as a reminder of where we have come, it also continues to tell the story, and it also lends beauty to your sacred space. As you sit in a pew and worship on Sunday morning, as you gaze upon the windows in a building, you're again constantly reminded of God's presence in history and Christ's ministry, not just among people 2,000 years ago, but his continued ministry with us today.
Zion Evangelical Church in downtown Indianapolis was established by German immigrants in 1841. The current building, dedicated in 1913, contains some of the most beautiful stained glass windows in the city.
What moves me the most when I'm here at Zion, I come into the sanctuary and the windows have so much color and they bring the light of God in, and you feel God's presence through this light.
As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me." "Martha, Martha," the Lord answered, "you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her." People were also bringing babies to Jesus to have him touch them. When the disciples saw this, they rebuked them. But Jesus called the children to him and said, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to such as these. I tell you the truth, anyone who will not receive the kingdom of God like a little child will never enter it."
I enjoy coming in the sanctuary, and the light coming in from outside gives me a moment that I can sit down and pray in the sanctuary. And the prayers that I've prayed here have been very meaningful prayers for me.
"The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul.